Rise and shiny babies, this is Uncle Dova on the spot, and today's video we've got a more than special guest which has reached the level 700 in a single event with Tonto Snd. I'm talking about Jigsaw, top 3 level, top 2 melee and top 2 defense. But before we get into that, our previous video was an interview with Tonto Snd, so if you missed that one, click on the card on the top right corner of your screen. Now let's get into our interview with Jigsaw, that we friendly call him Jig. Our very first question: who are you, Jiggy? And what can you tell us about yourself on real life?
Salve tio Dova, salve.
Greetings Uncle Dova, greeting guys, subscribe on this channel, hit that like button to strengthen Uncle Dova's channel that's coming up on full steam. So Uncle Dova, I'm 28 years old, I'm from Bahia state in Brazil. I left my state when I was only 18 years old and since then I've lived in São Paulo. Jeez, only 28, you do still very young, very young. So, Jig, how do you have become Jigsaw? Can you tell your strategies or give some tips on how to become so OP like yourself?
Eu tento perder o mínimo de tempo.
Well, I try to waste as less time as possible. As an example, when I can do power training or leveling up, I just don't do the regular trainings. I just do the regular trainings while I'm busy, because if I can do power training, some people say the defense will not be good, but I can do power training with all 3 evocations and then let my defense equals to my other skills, even because it's hard to get up level or attack skills and keep defense higher of the main evocations and its level. It's very hard indeed. I also don't waste much time on PvP. I've been playing a little but not for so long, and even to answer someone on shots I used to be brief, and that's why I'm always playing on Discord, just to don't waste time on typing. The guys on Discord talk meanwhile they are leveling up or power training and without the need of stopping what we're doing. Just as an idiom that an wise old man told me once, the day has got 24 hours for everyone. And so, you must to catch up, power training and leveling up, just in case you want to reach a good position on the game's ranking. There is no secret, right? Yeah, I think you are right, I totally agree. Now, which ones are the most important moments for you? The best ones and the worst ones ever? And who are your best friends and your worst enemies?
Vou começar com os piores momentos.
I will start from the worst moments. I wouldn't say that were bad moments, but people that apparently were good but disappointed me. But I'm 20 years old, buddy, and I know how it does work. Those are wolves in sheep's clothing, right? And it only strengthens us. Bad people are important in our lives because they help us on callousing in order to learn to deal with that. And the world is full of bad people, dude. And so there were plenty of people that disappointed me on this game. People that I'd helped and they didn't recognize that, and so on. But on the other hand, there were wonderful moments I've been through, mainly with my guild. There was a time that I'd lost all of my items and the gold I had, and the crew gathered and they bought everything back and plus the gold, and they were insisting to me to log in, but on that day I worked in the evening and I was sleeping along the day, and when I woke up in the afternoon the guys were still insisting to me to log in, and I was not willing to play, but I did it. And when I logged in, all my lost items were there and also all of my gold in the bank, and so it was a very good moment for me. It's not only the game but the guild. That's what I will always say, and it's not a secret at all. I consider the guild like a family. From the game I can give up, but not from the guild. So it's fundamental to carry on playing. But not only I, but lots of members would say the same, that I'm on the game, but not because of the game itself, but because of the guild. From the game I'm already a little bit tired. Another very good moment was when we won the war against the Akatsuki. It was an unique moment. It was a unique moment because we wanted that war ever since and was a very enthusiastic moment that we enjoyed. We were prepared to be defeated because we knew how strong they were, but the victor was very good. Best friend, I won't say it because I would forget someone. Unfortunately, I will end up forgetting someone, and that guy will be upset. But I got plenty of friends on the game. Old friends, some that are getting back on playing after such a long time off, and new ones that has just started. So I've got plenty of friends, thank God. Enemies, I don't have at all. I may be someone's enemy, but I don't have enemies. I've got some rivals, even that I respect so much. An example of those is the only we that we've been in contact through the Discord. He was a rival, but I never considered him an enemy though.
Sempre se comunicou pelo Discord, que era rival, mas nunca considerei inimigo não.
Well, besides interesting, it's very good to point it out the difference between rival and enemy. And talking about Liu Wei, if you have missed the video, the interview with Liu Wei, click on the card on the right corner above to check it out. So, and as we are talking about good things, Jiggy, recently you and Donto have reached level 700 in a single event. So what does that represent to the game itself and for SND once, as both of you are the same guild's member?
Para o Rukoi,
Well, for Rukoi, it's something unique until this moment where two players reach the level 700. It will be take a little while until it happen again. And we can't forget about the level 600 as well. So it was a double 700 and a 600. Once our noob got level 600 as well. And so for Hukoi, it was something unique, and if it happened again, it would take a long time. For us, it was wonderful. It was a crazy racist finish line. We decided not allow only the guild's member make part of it, but we spread that on our social media that we would make that event for everyone make part of it. It doesn't matter if you're not a guild's member or even rivals or not. If they like us or not, they had the opportunity of being there and make part of it all. I had the pleasure of reaching the level 700 with Donto. He was waiting for me for about 2 weeks, only till we get this together. It was very rewarding. It was hard though, but when you get there, it is very rewarding indeed. And it was very good having plenty of people join us to share this moment. Some of our haters, some of admirers got there and showed their feelings. That was very rewarding and wonderful, and make me even more excited to carry on and set more further goals. Now, Jig, what do you think the game needs to become even better?
o Rukoi já é um jogo muito bom, tio.
Rukoi itself is already a very good game in Cordova by its dynamic XP and endless skill, right? Even my skill seems impossible to get up, but it does. And I believe that could be the map's magnification and new mobs, some strong creatures, and we must go hunting into a team because it's very fun. It's a way better than leveling up all alone. And quests. Quests will be also very good. The proof that the game is very good, I've never seen a Rukoi advertisement, and every day we have seen plenty of players online and plenty of new ones getting into the game, so the game is a very good one. Well, definitely I agree with that. Last question, Jig. What are your future expectations for the game?
A minha expectativa pro futuro no jogo.
My future expectations on game are somewhat bold on Cordova, which is being on top 100 ranking with all skills in the game. It will be hard, it will take a little long, but I'll get there. That's it on Cordova, thank you very much for inviting me, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't hit the like button, I will insist, so hit that like button to make Cordova's channel stronger. Farewell to everybody and Hayu SND.
E raio SND.